In this video, we're going to go over something that I've been kind of hesitant to do. I think it's kind of controversial. It's become something that people have been doing for a while, and that is cloning, specifically voice cloning. And from a privacy and ethics perspective, I've been very hesitant to even touch these type of things because do you guys remember a few years ago when people were getting phone calls from loved ones and then saying pretty much, hey, I was in an accident, or hey, something happened and I need you to send me $2,000 or $5,000. People were using voice clones to scam family members out of money. And there's also the whole thing with deepfakes, which is a big issue. People are always worried about deepfakes, but now we are consensually deepfaking ourselves. We are consensually cloning our voices. I've been staying away from that. Now, the truth of the matter is, it's already become widely accepted, and I think we have to embrace it, just like we have to embrace all the other ways that AI has gone into our life. And the whole fear of being deepfaked or voice cloned, it's a legit thing. It can be used for malicious, bad purposes, but it also has its benefits. Even on one of my videos a few weeks ago, someone said, you are AI, you're an AI bot. It's so funny that now people are so hesitant to believe that a voice or a person is real. And rightfully so, it's getting easier and easier to create fake people or create fake videos or create fake voices. So there's a lot of hesitance here, but I'm going to embrace it. We're going to do it together. And the reason I decided to do this was I saw ElevenLabs' new post where they created a better version of their professional voice clone for using your own voice to produce high quality voiceovers that sound exactly like you. So I said, let's just try it. Given the situation, let's try something new. I haven't used ElevenLabs on my own voice yet, so let's give it a shot. And I realized at this point forward, any video that I don't use my face in, someone's going to say, you're an AI. Well, I guess you'll never know. I prefer not to, but there's clearly benefits. So let's just get into it and let's try this out. So I'm gonna now create a new ElevenLabs account, and forgive me for the slowness. I'm using my left hand. I'm not a lefty. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just trying this all myself. I wanna see how it goes. So let's create a new ElevenLabs account. Try for free. And hopefully this is a feature that they'll give for free. I sign up with Google. Okay, new ElevenLabs account. Dark mode forever. I guess I'm a creator now. And the one thing that just reminded me of, like, the whole thing of the fear of being cloned, like from a visual or voice perspective, is now that I'm doing YouTube, which I never planned on doing, by the way, I have like 50 videos online. So I'm pretty sure someone, if they wanted to, they could clone me pretty easily using ElevenLabs or using one of the open source tools. So what would you like to do? So let's select voice cloning. I feel like a lot of these are just overlaps, but let's press get started. So where is voice cloning? Creating a professional voice clone just got easier, so that's what we're gonna try. And let's see, add a new voice. Wow. You need to be on the creator plan to use a professional voice cloning. So this is a paid feature that I can't even try. Is there a trial here? Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to pay to try this out. But you know what? That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying these things out so you guys don't have to. So I think I'm going to sign up. Let's see if they give me some type of discount at least. It looks like they're giving 50% off the first month. So I'd have Siri remind me to cancel after the first month. Okay, so I'm going to subscribe to this just so we could try out this feature. So subscribe. All right, let me just put in my credit card details. All right, so the payment went through. Welcome to the ElevenLabs creator tier, instant voice clones, professional voice clones. Let's just move forward. I'll set up two-factor authentication later. So let's go back to home and let's try this again. Okay, create new clone. Noise-free recordings work best. Start with high quality recordings. We need at least 30 minutes of recorded audio with up to 2 hours as a recommendation. You can provide audio and video files or record live. Once you provide samples, you'll be asked to verify your voice with a live recording. Once that passes our moderation checks, your voice clone will be prepared for use. Okay, so this is good. Basically, it's saying you could provide clips and audio, but you have to also verify your voice, which I think is pretty good. It kind of helps with a rogue cloning of someone else's voice. So let's go to create new clone. My plan here is just to take my YouTube content and plug it in here, and it should have a good idea of my voice. Then I'll also add my own voice reading their script. So, okay, I don't have a pop filter. I'm gonna try and keep the recording noise free. This is not an acoustically treated room. I can't do most of that stuff, but let's just go forward. Okay, so let's just try and upload some samples. Okay, so I could just put in the raw video footage of what I uploaded to YouTube. Can't put in the YouTube URL, it's fine. Let's upload a few more. Ooh, okay, so now we just realized the limitation because I tried to upload the raw footage that I upload to YouTube and it says total upload size is exceeding 1.5 gigabytes limit per voice. So now I'm realizing I'm gonna have to separate the audio from all my video files because it will hit the limit really quickly. So let's just press remove here. They say here that 30 minutes is good enough. 1 hour is better, 2 hours is best. Most of my videos are between 8 minutes and 15 minutes, so I'm assuming it's enough. And then it also has the full video here. Let's take them all and let's let them upload it. It's going to take some time. In the meantime, let's also try the record yourself feature. So when I press record yourself, it says you've uploaded audio samples from your device. For high quality clone, keep the audio quality consistent across all samples. Sorry, that's not really possible. So let's just do that anyways. Let me tell you about this absolutely wild thing that happened at my local library last week. So like I'm there looking for this obscure book about urban legends, right? And I stumble into this hidden reading room I never knew existed. And the librarian who showed me around, she's been running this thing since the 80s. But yeah, now I'm kind of hooked. Like spent 3 hours last night cataloging reports of spontaneous music coming from empty buildings. I think that was enough. So I'm going to come back in a few minutes when this is all done and then we're going to see how it comes out. Hey Siri, remind me to cancel ElevenLabs in 29 days.
Okay, Jared, I added cancel ElevenLabs for May 11, 2025.
Okay, so unfortunately that didn't work. What happened was the way we converted the videos to audio, ElevenLabs doesn't like that file format. We need a lossless file format. So I'm trying something else. So I'm going to do less videos than I intentionally planned, but it's going to be over, I think, 30 minutes anyways. So what I ended up doing is getting 4 videos in here plus the recording I recorded for them, a total of 40 minutes. They say 30 minutes is good, so let's just see if this is good enough. Let's see how this works. Okay, your professional voice clone is being prepared. This is going to take 2 to 6 hours to complete. So I'm going to have to come back later and see how this goes. Okay, I just got back. I see this message, voice me is ready to use. We use 40 minutes. I hope that will be good enough. So let's go to voices and here's me. So let's just go to use. This is what we put in the text. We're going to transcribe in my voice. This is where you choose the model, the speed, the stability, similarity. I have to be honest, I do like OpenAI.fm, but they obviously don't offer a voice cloning tool, not yet. Now let's just find some text that I wouldn't say and then have me say it. So let's go to like Drudge Report. Yeah, this is way more depressing than I expected. Let's do FBI suspends employee on enemies list. Okay, this is going to be really interesting. Let's just say that much. I don't want to get too deep into news, but this is definitely something I wouldn't say. Let's go back to here and just paste it in. And let's generate the speech. The FBI has suspended an analyst on Kash Patel's so-called enemies list after Mr. Patel told lawmakers that the Bureau under his leadership would stay out of the political fray and not punish employees for partisan reasons. That is insane. That is creepy. That is weird. That is so good. That is just unbelievable. That is crazy. And it wasn't perfect, but again, I didn't give it a full 2 hours, and I think it did pretty damn well. All right, so we're just going to news to find something I never talked about before, something interesting maybe. Okay, this one looks interesting. Let's just take this one and paste it into ElevenLabs with my voice. Paste it in, see what happens. A secured penguin in a cardboard box was the cause of a helicopter crash in South Africa. A report into the incident has found. The penguin, which had been placed in the box and on the lap of a passenger, slid off and knocked the pilot's controls just after takeoff from Bird Island off the Eastern Cape on 19 January. The South African Civil Aviation Authority said the impact sent the helicopter crashing to the ground. No one on board, including the penguin, was hurt. The authority said that's only with 40 minutes of uploaded sound that I gave it. Not with a studio grade mic, not shot in a studio, probably not the best quality audio, and I think that is so cool. Obviously, I heard some weird things, like I think when it said no one on board, including the penguin, was hurt. The way it said was hurt at the end was weird, but again, that could be just because I uploaded edited YouTube videos to it. So maybe it just took the way I talked, because a lot of times I'll edit my videos, I'll cut like mid-sentence. This is ElevenLabs' newest release. We just saw how cool it was. I could see so many use cases here. It took some time. It wasn't free, but it was really cool. I do like how ElevenLabs makes you confirm it's your voice. The next thing I'm going to do is connect this to the ElevenLabs MCP server. I could just see so many use cases here. A few months ago, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but I was pretty sick and I lost my voice and I couldn't record for like a week. And it was pretty annoying because I had something that I wanted to do. And eventually I did the video with like a really deep voice. And in that situation, that would have been useful for me. Now, OpenAI doesn't have voice cloning yet. I do remember a few months ago, somebody claimed that they were using advanced voice mode, and advanced voice mode started to answer or talk back to that person in their own voice. And that leads me to believe that OpenAI is working on voice cloning as well. We just saw them release OpenAI.fm. This isn't a demo from OpenAI for the OpenAI API for their text-to-speech, and it's pretty cool. What I like about this one is obviously you choose voices, you can choose a vibe, And then you can really prompt it, with the accent, effect, tone, pacing, emotion, pronunciation, personality effect. So you could tweak it here differently than ElevenLabs does. And what I see happening in the future, and I'm assuming, is OpenAI will also release a voice cloning tool. Maybe not in this format, maybe more for a developer tool, but I'm willing to bet after seeing this page that OpenAI is going to go after ElevenLabs as well. And I'm all for it. Either way, let me know what you guys think about this. Have you guys voice cloned before? Have you cloned your face, your image? If you found this video useful or interesting, give it a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow. Thank you for watching and have a great day.